Puntahan naman natin, Prof, itong yung arrest recently ng isang alleged Chinese spy. How serious is this in the context of the ongoing raging threat by China dito sa West Philippine Sea?
Well, unang-una, no, may question regarding totoo ba to? Hindi. I don't think hindi usually pag mga ganyang what you call sting operation or what you call no in intelligence parlance, no, you burn, you expose that intelligence operative, no. It takes a lot of efforts. Surveillance, monitor, no. Definitely, of course, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, National Bureau of Investigation allocated resources and attention before they were able to pull this operation on burning and, of course, eventually apprehending this alleged intelligence. So I think there won't be any smoke if there's any fire. No? And, of course, yung nakuhang mga equipment, very revealing yung mga equipment, very high technology and specific. Then, of course, the Bureau of Immigration has been very transparent regarding yung background ng person as linked with the People's Liberation Army. He studied in a school that is, of course, linked with the People's Liberation Army. Then, of course, yung pinag-aralan niya, cyber warfare or cyber security is very much linked with when you talk about intelligence operations. So, kumbaga may ebidensya na, no? This is serious kasi the type of information he's collecting is what we call military tactical. That could be used for future military operations. No, hindi lang tinatawag natin na overall pinapag-aralan mo yung ekonomiya ng bansa, pinag-aaralan mo yung size ng military, no, very specific.
I think,
yung
di ba, sabi nila pati mga kampo ng pulis at military, di ba? Pati
lahat aalamin nila, lahat. Bakit siya very interested dun sa mga specific what you call in military parlance tactical intelligence, no? Pag tactical, of course, usually gagawin mo yan kasi you want something that you could do actionable, ang term doon, actionable. So you knowing, for example, the site, you get a 3D image, let's say, of an EDCA site kasi sinabi rin, no? So malalaman nila kung paano nila targeting. If they would use, let's say, medium to long range missiles from China, or they will send a drone, or they will send a long-range bomber that could fire cruise missiles against that target. Alam nila. And of course,
Nung una lumabas yung balita nga na ang mga tinarget dito, kasama sa mga allegedly tinarget, yung mga military tsaka police headquarters, napaisip ako, Prof, no? How ready are our bases, our headquarters when it comes to something like this? Baka naman masyadong loose o baka naman, sa pagkakaalam niya, how high sa priority list itong security ng mga kampo ng mga headquarters when it comes to this possible intelligence gathering, itong ganitong alleged spy?
Well, in all military camps, so even sa US, pag ganitong peacetime, generally, of course, lax ka. Kasi, well, kumbaga sa isang organization ito yung mind frame mo, you operate according to peacetime. Siguro, may security ka, only from 8 to 5, no? Pag uwi na yung mga tao mo, the most we could say during peacetime operation, of course, yung mga security dito sa mga camps is hindi yan 24 hours. Hindi yan always high alert.